What's up everyone, Zach Seif here, and today we're going to be talking about 3 reasons why I most likely won't be buying any brand new Paul Reed Smith guitars. I know some of you may be thinking, dude, don't you love Paul Reed Smith guitars? You have them in all of your gig vlogs, you've made multiple videos with them, you always praise them so highly. And the truth is, yes, I still love my PRS guitars. They're some of the best guitars that I own. However, I have a major gripe with the newer guitars that have been being made from the transition era of the end of 2019 to the beginning of 2020, when they switched from their polyester top coat finishes to the cab over nitro finish that they currently use. My major gripe with these newer guitars is that finish just seems to make the guitar weaker or softer in a sense. I bought this guitar brand new off the shelf in November of 2019. So I've only had this guitar for less than 3 years to the date. And while it has been one of my main touring guitars, it is the most beat up guitar that I have. All of my other guitars have a fraction of the wear that this one does, despite getting exactly the same or even more playtime than this guitar. As you can see, there is an insane amount of buckle rash, dings, dents, nicks, scratches, pieces of wood missing. The top itself is pretty beat up and there's some scratches. The hardware is starting to show signs of deterioration. You can start to see rust on some of the pickup pull pieces. The frets are already starting to show some deep wear. And honestly, it's pretty disappointing for a guitar that's this expensive, considering my Music Man guitars, which I've had longer, have less wear and no fret wear at all because they use stainless steel frets like every other modern guitar brand does. I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that this guitar, brand new right now, a Custom 2408, starts at $4,000. And for $4,000, I want a guitar that's going to hold up for more than just 3 years. I'm already going to need a fret job on this guitar. The damage on the back, which again, I'm fine dinging guitars. I like relic guitars. I like seeing natural road wear. That's not the problem. The problem I have is that I've only had this guitar for 3 years and I barely did any gigging in 2020 for obvious reasons, and the whole first half of 2021. So I've really only been gigging this guitar for 2 years and it's already the most beat up guitar that I own. So the mix between the new finishes or the wood, or maybe I just have a dud of a guitar, I really don't abuse these things, right? You see that I take immaculate care of my gear. It does get used and I tour year round. But this just seems a little unacceptable for a guitar that's $4,000, especially when all of my other high-end guitars that I use from the other brands that I like have very little to no wear. So I don't know. This is still one of my favorite guitars to play. It sounds great, it feels great, and it still gets my attention every time I pick it up and play it. It coaxes the best music that I can make out of it. And it's a super versatile guitar, and that's why it's still my #1 touring guitar. It's just also probably going to be the last new PRS guitar that I buy. I'll most likely be sticking to used guitars that came out before 2019 because I do think that those are less prone to some of the issues that I'm having with mine. And I do think that the new finish is a big part of that. I could be wrong though, you guys can correct me on that, but for the amount of money that I paid, I'm a little disappointed, you know, with the whole honeymoon phase being officially over and looking at the guitar objectively for what it is and what it looks like for how long I've had it. That just about wraps up today's video. I want you guys to leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. Is anyone else running into this problem? Is it just me? Am I overthinking it, or do you think that my thoughts and the proof that I have here are justifiable considering all the circumstances around it? Be sure to check me out on social media. Those links are in the description as well. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 2,000 subscribers as soon as possible. Until next time, everyone, keep on rocking and keep on following your dreams.